Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This amendment would give a one-time reduction in the state property tax pool just to push a little pause on the ever-increasing rising of property taxes. And because of being asked to speak on this amendment, I looked at my property taxes over the last 5 years. They've gone up 41%. Population during that time, 5%. So that's hefty. And quite a few of those that I'm paying on my modest home are taxes that the voters have voted in. And I see a trend in the Finance Committee, Mr. Speaker, of we have things that we wish we could fund, but we can't figure out how to do it in the budget with the constraints we've given ourselves. And so we say, oh, let's let localities raise taxes. And so we have people voting for various things, for schools, for fire, for all these various things at the local level. And even recently we've had, we're giving them people the opportunity to vote for better public safety, health clinics, things for families and children. And so my property taxes are a reflection of some of that. But I wonder if the localities would be voting in all these things if we were funding our priorities in a better way. So the bottom line, my property taxes have gone up 41% in the last 5 years. We have a small house, 1856 square foot house. We raised 7 kids there. We had a couple grandpas and a grandma living there. We've got my brother living there now. It's a very modest home. And it's almost $500 a month in taxes. That's more than my husband and I paid when we first got married for rent. So it's not insubstantial. And this decision about property taxes, when you have to pay these kinds of property taxes, it might make a person, like me for instance, delay their retirement. It might make a person unable to afford a home. We talk about this being a wealth building tool, and people need to be able to afford homes. So I think that the trade-off we make with funding this property tax relief is a fair one. We've got things to fund it, like eliminating middle management, making a transfer out of the Climate Commitment Act. And remember, we transferred a bunch of Left One money in there, and we're playing a little shell game moving it around. So I think that this is a fair enough trade-off to make. And I also would remind you, Mr. Speaker, we are planning to collect $3 billion on the new income tax that we're proposing that just passed out of finance. We're planning to collect that. And we're doing so because we're saying that we're going to make our taxes less regressive. Well, that $3 billion would definitely fund this property tax decrease and then some. So let's take a look at that. Let's actually make our system less regressive if we're going to have that progressive income tax that everyone's been advocating for, at least everyone on one side of the aisle. So thank you, Mr. Speaker. I urge that we give people a little relief on their property taxes and pass this amendment. Thank you.